Hi, my name is Annette Gutierrez and I'm one of the owners of Potted. Today I'm going to show you how to plant a 4-inch house plant because there's actually a lot of choices even though it's a little plant. So the easiest and most simple way, and how a lot of tabletop planters are, is to use it as a cache pot, which basically means, it's the French word cache, means pot in a pot. So this is the pot going in the pot. And you'll notice there's no hole. This is fabulous because now the pot is the saucer. So this is the easiest way to do it. You leave the plant in the nursery pot, you put it inside, and voila. If you would like to dress the top so that it doesn't, you don't see the plastic pot, you can use moss. There's a couple different kinds of moss. This is sphagnum moss, and then there's also sheet moss, which is, you can get them in greens and things like that. This is a little flatter. Either way, it works great and it hides the interior nursery pot. So that's one way of doing it. The second way of doing it is you can use anything for a planter, really. So we have these really cute little baskets in the store right now, and I'm going to use it as a planter. But I don't want to have any drainage coming out the bottom. So we have these little plastic saucers, which are great. You can put it in anything, and that'll catch water. And again, I'm going to sort of create it as a cache pot. I'm putting the saucer inside the pot. I'm putting the plant still in its nursery container, and I'm doing the same thing with the moss. And it looks really cute. And there you have it. And then you have a little hat. This saucer right here, this planter right here has a hole and has a saucer. We always recommend that you use a planter with a hole in it because almost no plant likes to have wet roots. And if you don't have drainage, the plant is going to be very, very unhappy. So we also use a screen. So this is a little piece of screen from, your window, anything like that. And we use that to cover the hole so that the dirt just doesn't fall out. It's nothing, that interesting. We don't use rocks like a lot of people. That's sort of an old-fashioned way of doing it. You don't need to put rock on the bottom. Soil is fine. For this particular plant, because it's a house plant, I'm going to be using potting soil. So here's a bag of potting soil, and it works great. It's a little wetter than, like, say, cactus soil. That's the difference. It's how much water it will hold. And for house plants, you want it to hold a little more water. So I'm going to put 1 scoop in, tamp it down just a little bit so I don't get a sinking plant. And I'm going to loosen my pot so that it comes out really easily. It's always easier to plant a plant that is a little on the drier side. And there you have it. And then I'm going to take my soil and I'm going to fill in all the edges with soil so the plant doesn't fall around. You don't want any air pockets is what you're trying to do. So when you slightly push down, be very careful not to damage the roots. If you push too hard, you'll tear them, which is not the effect you're going for. And there you have it. Now it's nice and even, and there's the plant planted. But that doesn't look that pretty. So maybe what we'd like to do is top dress it with some rock. So I have some rock right here. This is gravel. You can use sand. You can use glass. You can use so many different things. In this particular case, I sort of like this green-blue rock because it went with this very dark blue pot. And then I'm just going to gently put it all around the top. And it gives me a very nice finished look. The only thing you want to remember when you're top dressing is that it holds more water in. So you're probably going to water a little less, and it makes it a little tougher to figure out if the plant is dry or not. You can just move aside the rock, stick your finger in, and feel if it's wet. And if you really want to be thorough, you can get a moisture meter. And there you have it. One beautifully planted houseplant.